Welcome all dear viewers to Ramayana 108 series. This is day 25. So this has been possible only because of your support and the divine couple's blessings. Today we will be seeing a heart-melting episode of Ramayana. This is during the Kishkinda Kanda of Ramayana, and this is mostly about the Bhagavata Nishtai. So how should one behave, or how should one's mental attitude be towards another Bhagavata or devotee? This we can understand through this incident. So the incident is Sugriva stays inside his cave for more than the time allotted. That is, the break time allotted was the monsoon season. Now the monsoon has been over, and even then, Sugriva is just inside his cave enjoying all his comforts, being with his wife. This is the time when Lakshmana comes to the door of Sugriva, as we all do in anger. That is, we just close the door with all force when we are angry. The same thing even Lakshmana did, but we just normally do it with our hands. Here Lakshmana did it with his legs. He kicked the door, or the entrance was the rock for the cave. He kicked the cave rock, which was the entrance, and the door just broke. That is, the rock just broke. And in this way, this is how angry Lakshmana was, because Sugriva had to report back to Rama, and he was about to go for the further service in search of Mother Sita, but he completely forgot it, and he was enjoying all the comforts within his cave. So once he breaks the door, that is, once he breaks the rock with all the anger, he keeps shouting at the entry. This is the time when Sugriva is completely scared, because he remembers that he has done a mistake. But now what to do? This is the kind of situation Sugriva is in. He is completely scared. He is not ready to go out. But at this time, there is a really very good mantri. Mantri, generally it is said, a minister has to be one who guides a king in a very good way. That's how the minister should be. So in this way, he was such an ideal minister to this Maharaja Sugriva, because that minister, we all know him, he is Hanuman. Sugriva went to Hanuman and asked, what should I do? That's how a king should ask the advice for the ministers, and minister should advise king on how to do the administration, how to perform the administration. According to that administrative advices given by the minister, king should move forward. Such ideal minister was our Hanuman. Hanuman advises Sugriva, saying that there is no other way. While going out itself, you just go out by just folding your hands above your heads, seeking forgiveness from Sugriva. I don't see any other way out. You please do this, and Lakshmana will forgive you for sure. This is the advice from Hanuman. Let us see the shloka. Kritaparadhasya hitenanyat pashyamyaham kshamam antarenanjalim badhva Lakshmanasya prasadanat. In this way, here Hanuman advises Sugriva, there is no other way left out for you, because this is not the starting of the mistake. If we see, if someone is performing a mistake, and if he just realizes at the beginning itself, this is something wrong that I am doing, then the atonement or prayaschitta for that could be of little lesser weight. But here the aparadha has been done already, it has already been performed. Then prayaschitta has to be little heavier, and there could be some punishment too. So it is better to realize a mistake when we are doing, when we are at the beginning itself. But here that's not the situation. He has already performed it. Now it is a heavier punishment, it could be, or a heavier prayaschitta or atonement that he has to perform. I don't see any other way. Na anyat pashyamyaham kshamam, other than seeking forgiveness by just antarena anjalim badhva, by just doing this anjali. I don't see, there is no other way out to gain the kripa or compassion from Lakshmana, because you have performed two kinds of aparadhams here. One, Bhagavat aparadham, that is, you did not report to Lord Rama on the correct time, you did not go and do the service. Two, Lakshmana is calling you out of anger from such a long time, and with all fear you are just inside this cave. So you are doing Bhagavat aparadham, that is a mistake against a devotee too. So you have done two kinds of aparadhams here. So you need to get the forgiveness from Lakshmana. Once Lakshmana forgives you, automatically even Rama will. You don't have to worry about Sri Rama. So just go doing this with an Anjali. That is the way out for everything further. That's what Hanuman advises here. And with this, Sugriva goes out with this posture, having his Anjali over his head. And that is how Lakshmana, seeing Sugriva coming out like this, it just melts the heart of Lakshmana. But there is a point at which his heart got melted. Let us see that point in the further episodes. But now, at this time, according to the advice of Hanuman, Sugriva is going to go out in this way. That is what we are seeing in this verse. Let us meet with an interesting shloka in the upcoming episode. Thank you.